Hey everybody, Sive Morten here with ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look again on the gold market. It's actually not many changes happened since recent performance. So if euro currency now is giving up and moving lower, the gold stands stubbornly around the level that we actually discussed yesterday. And here, actually, I would say that the point where we stand around the 3650, 3660 is actually some kind of the final bullish outpost for the short-term performance. Just because if market will break it down, it means that it will probably turn to some greater bearish pattern, suggesting a bit deeper retracement. I wouldn't say that this scenario is really bad to us, it's just because it could give a couple of advantages. First of all, those who are searching chance to get position on the gold for a longer term and at the just normal price and better price might get their chance, while we could get the great chance for trading because this we have great thrusting action and it's perfect for momentum trade. In the Judd Napoli terms, it calls us a bread and butter trade. So the idea is very simple. So you have very strong momentum. In the first retracement, it's a great chance to take the long position because existing momentum will push price higher at the first touch of some predefined support level. And if gold still will turn to this type of action, so if we'll get a bit deeper retracement, that might create a great chance to take the position. But that might happen in the future. Right now, if you take a look at the performance on intraday charts, and I already explained here on the daily chart yesterday, actually we've got a really big discussion on this subject. It's normal if market first completes the major target, which we have 37.35 approximately, it's butterfly, and only after that start natural retracement. That will be perfect from the classical and theoretical approach to the trading. But of course, surprise also might happen. So returning back to this idea, if you take a look at the hourly chart, take a look. Lots of volatility here, but the price mostly stands at the same point where we have left it yesterday. So this pattern, since market stands still above these lows and keeps this channel slope, chances for this pattern exist. Another problem is that currently, since our recent setup has failed, or better to say not failed, it just has not been formed. So it's very similar shape as in the euro currency. So if we take a look at the hourly chart, if you remember here we talked about the hand shorts, right? We said let's complete. If market will start dropping here, we will drop our time frame, start watching for right arm bottom, and maybe we will buy based on these hand shorts. But that hasn't happened, market just collapsed. So here's we just haven't got any chance to buy. Anyway, if you have bought here and you keep this position, you theoretically could keep it for some time. But for now, if you do not have it, I would keep in mind this pattern, but I wouldn't buy right now, just because we need to get some assurance that market indeed intends to follow the 3 drive. It's great that it's just, you can see, hands upon the potential neckline of the big hand shortest pattern. It's great that it stands in the halfway. That keeps chances for upward continuation. But at the same time here, I would like to see something more reliable that just ensure me that we're really going to the upside. And from that standpoint of view, let's wait a bit and see what will happen. For instance, well, it's difficult to call as a hand shoulders, right? But something like this, if we will get it, it might be nice. So it might be shorter, some kind of the head here, reaching of the area around 36.70, then minor pullback, and we decide about the position taken. At least this will be something to use that we could put on the back and said that, well, some chance exists, let's try it, maybe we will get good results. But as it stands right now, with the failure of the hand shoulders that we preferably discussed, I'm not ready to pull the trigger in this moment. So I would wait a bit and see what will happen, because if that will not work, we will go into this one and correspondingly big ABCD pattern retracement to the downside, with the increasing of the scale of the retracement, turning to the 4-time frame chart, maybe even daily chart, start watching for a deep standing level and so on. So that's why I called it as some kind of last bullish outpost, the hope of the last resort here for the bulls. They will find some power and push price higher with a free drive, or all these constructions, potential upper channel will fail and returning to the deeper retracement. So that's what we have currently in place on the gold market. Let's see what will happen. Return back to the subject in the weekend as usual. And see you next time. Take care.